Scratch on the MPC Live 2. All right, never mind my AC in the back. I'm gonna do everything like if I'm doing it like right from the beginning for anybody that is a truly a beginner. All right, let me set this up here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug the mic up into the MPC. So, because once I plug in the audio interface to the MPC to get a nice crispy audio, you're not gonna hear me. I'm gonna use the iRig. I'm gonna use this here. I'm gonna use this iRig to come out of the MPC, okay? But I'm gonna plug in the microphone. I'm gonna use this mixer here. We're not gonna use the big board. We're gonna use everything simple. This is like a, let's just say this is more like a portable setup. So let me plug in the iRig and everything, and let's get started. Here we go. I'm gonna put this down here, all right? And I'm gonna show you all the little quirks and stuff. There's a lot of little things that are messed up with the new update. But I mean, there's a lot of great things about the update too. So we're not gonna focus on the things that are not good. We're gonna focus on the things that are good, right? And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me just plug this in. Okay. So, first thing I'm gonna do before anything is turn on the MPC, and I'm gonna show you the first thing that's happening with the update. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do this quick before I get out of here. So we're gonna turn on the MPC, and the back is the button. You see it come on. Yeah, early morning stream. What's up? I like, I like, uh, I like your username. Yeah, and I feel the same way of sample clearances. But for that reason, I'm not, while I'm gonna build this beat from scratch, I'm not gonna use any samples. I'm gonna use all the stock sounds, so just so that you know. But yes, I feel like that, especially when they're like, I got all these records here, and I'm very hesitant to use them, on a sample base. So look at this is the first thing that I found messed up with the new update. Like it keeps recycling like it's a brand new MPC. I'm trying to get past it. So if anybody has updated and and figured out why this is happening or how to get this out of here, because I keep changing in the settings and this keeps popping up. So the first thing you gotta do is come out of here, right? So it keeps doing it like a new MPC, no problem. Now the second glitch thing is that I try to get it to come out of the demo mode, and I change this in preferences, but no matter what I do, it keeps popping in the air. I'm not gonna keep showing you that part. We're gonna get to this. A third problem that I have, it keeps showing this. Well, that's not the third problem. That it keeps loading a drums kit that I don't even want to use. It has trap drums. Everybody's using trap drums. I really don't care about using these. I'm gonna build my own set. But whatever. They're like, these are all minor glitches that hopefully they'll fix with the next update, right? So I'm gonna get rid of this track altogether. So now you can see everything is on. So now what I'm about to do, I'm gonna plug in the iRig, I'm gonna check the mic. I'm gonna open up an audio track for the mic. So that's the first thing they're gonna do. These cables here in the back, here I'm gonna show you, are leading up to this mixer. Right here, it's leading up to this mixer. This red cable is gonna be my microphone. Let me grab my mic. All right, so you can see how everything is running. So we're gonna put audio. This is what's fly about this right now. Because, all right, so now I'm going in here. I got inputs 1 and 2. I'm gonna turn the monitor on. And right away, I should have something. And before I get all, let me see. Like I'm really doing this off the cuff early. Yeah, you know what I did? Look at, so with 2.15, yo, I still use it. So what I did, I went back and re-uploaded it. I didn't keep it on here in standalone, but I kept the software so I can go back and forth because I got too many projects over there, and I got a nice workflow with the 2.15, right? I got a nice workflow, and especially when I'm using machine, and I can't use machine like I want to with this, but I mean. Yeah, but there's a lot of good things with this, and I'm gonna show you. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn on the microphone. Let's make sure the mic is on, and we should have some. Let me see. Check. 1, 2. Let me see. Check. Let me see. Check. Okay, it is coming in here, so but it's not coming in. Let me see. Okay, let me make sure the mic is on. Okay, see the mic is on. This mic is coming through the speaker. So let me change this to input one. Check. Okay. Let me turn the mic. Check. This mic is too loud. All right, so now we're gonna fix the mic right here. I got the mic on. So now what I'm gonna do, now that I know I got the mic on, I'm gonna plug in the iRig, I'm gonna plug in my headphones, right? So now we're gonna get that crispy sound. Hold on one second. I don't know what headphones you use, but these are the headphones I use. The Neumann, I think these are NDH20, and I like it because of the details and stuff like that. And the reason I'm gonna use the headphones instead of the speakers, because I know everybody don't have an MPC Live 2. Everybody got different MPCs, whether it's the MPCX, MPC, SE, or one, whatever you got. So, but yeah, you wanna use headphones so you could get the speaker is cool for when you're just chilling or you're fatigued from the headphones. But really, if you wanna get the details, you put on your headphones. So I got headphones on, it's not plugged in. Hopefully everything works when I plug in this iRig, right? And I like to use the iRig because I like how this sounds, but this is really a guitar rig. You can see the little guitar symbol there. But I still use it, but the problem is that I'm coming out of here stereo and I'm going in here mono. So you're not always gonna get the best quality, but hey, it doesn't really, like, this is just for the YouTube videos. Once you're getting your sound mixed and you're ready to go and put it in a DAW to record, it's gonna be in stereo. But for social media, this is what I use. You know what I'm saying? I keep it simple so I can do it anywhere. You got the 770s. I don't remember which. I don't think I had the 770s. Those are good headphones though. But I did have a couple pair of Bayer Dynamic. I think it's Bayer Dynamics. I love those headphones too. They're mad comfortable. These are comfortable too. So let me plug in this iRig. They're mad comfortable, yo. I like the soft velvety thing that they got on those joints. So you definitely made a good. All right, so okay, I see the iRig going. Let me know in that comment section. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear my voice through the iRig that I just plugged in. But I'm gonna plug in headphones too. I just want to make sure that you can hear everything, so we're not wasting our time. You get what I'm saying? Check. Can I hear? I cannot hear nothing. Check. Let me know because I can't hear anything in my headphones. Let me see if I can fix this. All right. I don't know why I can't hear anything. As long as you can hear stuff. Okay, so you can hear it, then I'm cool with it. As long as you can hear it. So I don't need the headphones here. I guess I'm not gonna be using headphones, but as long as you can hear me, I'm cool. So I gotta use the speaker itself. Check. Okay. So let me put this away. We don't need it. Give me 1 second. Over here is the booth. And back there is the couch. Like if somebody was just kicking it with me, you know what I'm saying? So let me adjust my mic. All right. So this is how I would make a beat from scratch with no samples, right? Now, what I like about the 3.5 update, let's just say I got an idea for a beat, like I don't know, doom doom doom, do doom doom doom, do 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 doom. Now, what's the tempo on that? So if I was gonna tap the tempo, right, like doom doom doom, do doom doom doom, do 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 doom. Okay, it says 94 point. So I'm gonna try to record. The metronome's gonna be on. See, this is the good part about having headphones, right? You're on 2.0? Yeah. Again, 2.0 is cool, man. If it's getting the work done, cause like don't be in a rush to get to 3.5, man. There's a lot of joints messed up, dude. Yeah, hey, I'm both, gang. I want to be in both, okay? Because it's like I said, I got mad beats in 2.0, but there's a mad flexibility here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So I got like a little, like I said, I got that little beat in my head. 2.0 can't do this, right? I got an audio track right here. Now, bust it. You're going to hear the metronome in my thing, which I don't like because I wanted to use the headphones. But I can't use I don't know. This iRig's not working the way I want. I'm not going to mess with it right now. So let's see. but we'll get something that was tolerable. A shaker sounds good, right? Shaker sounds good all the time. So let me just practice my thing real quick. Doom, 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 doom. All right, so right here. Let me see how many bars that is. Let me see. Doom, 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 doom. 4 bar. Doom, 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 doom. So 4 bar loop, right? So I'm gonna record that right here, straight onto the track, which is fresh. What? The X is good, but you know that thing is bulky. This is where it's at for me. I used to have the X. I used to have the Key 67. This right here is everything. The MPC Live 2 for me is the best one, hands down, just because the portability, the battery life, and the speaker right here. But yeah, the X is good. The X is good. But this is my weapon of choice. All right, so now I got the beat in my head, right? So I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna try to get the metronome low so it doesn't come up too much in my recording, and maybe I should turn off the AC so we don't have that in the recording. I'm definitely gonna put that AC back on though, cause it gets warm in here quick. All right, so here we go. Now bust this. This is what I like. Doom, 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 doom. See, and now I'm gonna show you real quick. Look at that. The audio, hopefully you can see that. The audio is already on the track. I don't have to go to sample. I don't have to go to the looper, right? And I don't have to, like, you know how with the sampler you sample it, then you gotta assign it to a pad and all that. Nah, it's already there. Bust it. Oh, I gotta turn the monitor off. Hold, give me a second. Oh, here, turn the mic. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. I had to pause for a second because I didn't know if it was gonna work. Okay, so now I got that right. Doom, doom, doom. So now what I would do, doom, doom. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go to the bass loop. I'm gonna call it a vocal loop. Okay. So I got me a vocal loop. Look, I can name it right here on the joint, which I love. So I can stay organized. Staying organized is important, right? So you're not skipping around on. All right, I'm gonna stop that real quick. So right away, I just did that from scratch, right, with no sample, no nothing, right? So I want to know, you know what I should have did? I should have used the sampler because okay, now I just found something here. Like usually, if you go here, oh maybe I can go here. Let's see. If I go to sample edit, will it tell me the key? So look at my sample still here from me doing the vocal sample, right? I'm gonna take this loop lock off and this link slices off in case I want to chop it up. So bust it. It tells me that my vocal is in G minor and my tempo is 97.70. I'm not gonna mess with this tempo here. I'm gonna mess with the tempo I already set for myself because it already loops perfectly. But G minor is helpful because now I could go right to the pad, right? And my favorite joint to start out with, I take a plugin. Now in standalone, you probably already know that you can only use eight plugins, right? And before this thing, it won't do anymore. So you're very limited with your choices when you don't have it plugged into a computer. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to. I like going to Sub Factory. I like hearing that. But you know what? Doom, doom, doom. You know we will. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start with Sub Factory. Nah, it definitely don't stop nothing. It definitely don't stop nothing, and that's the whole point. You know, it's like okay, find a workaround. All right, so now we in G minor, right? Now bust it. I'm gonna go here. See, you know, and everybody know about this, right? So what I did is I right here, they got that little it looked like the same thing here, the pads right here. And that's so you could pick your key, right? So now I already know I went to sample edit. Here, let me rewind because I'm like flying because I'm trying to do this before I go to the gym, right? So once I got the sample, I hit main. When I did my vocal loop, right? I hit main, I went to sample edit, and I saw that it's in G minor. And right here, if I wanted to, I can chop up my own joint. Right here, I could just go here and chop it, but we're not gonna do all that.
I'm gonna keep right there. I'm just using that as a base of an idea. Right, so I know it's in G minor, so now I'm gonna click this little square. I'm hoping that it's showing up there, yeah. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go to G minor. My brother, I'm already in key. I'm already in key. Like, you know what I'm saying? And watch how this works. But now we just gotta pick the instrument that works for us. Doom, doom, doom. All right. Do doom, doom. Now let's find an instrument that works like do 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Do doom, doom, doom. Do 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 do. I'm gonna turn my vocal down so I can. Doom, doom, doom. Do doom, doom, doom. Do 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 doom. There you go. Doom, doom, doom. Do doom, doom, doom. Now I wonder if I can trust that key situation because that doesn't sound. That doesn't sound like a G. So let me see. I'm gonna move this around and I'm gonna find the key. I don't think that. So what I'm listening for is where it sounds like it's the correct note. Maybe a sub is not the best thing to use. All right, so then that's fine. These type of things have like I think the one thing that would when you're doing music production, dude, you gotta be patient. Cause everything that you have, the ideas don't always work. So I put the EP on here, right? All right, let's try that now. Let's go back to G minor and see if it works. Get all the notes. The C. There it is. Okay, so it's C. It's not. All right. That's in C. So let's go back to C. That's it right there. See? No. You see? Okay, let me see. So we got. Okay. Oh, we do it like that. How are we gonna do it like that? We're gonna just do it like that. Let me see. How they record it? Let's see. One thing you got retrospect record. So let's see if retrospective record kept it. You got the glass on. All right. All right. So it was weird, right? So I sampled my own voice and it said that it was G minor, but it's really in C minor. So we're just gonna leave it right there. It sounds mad basic. Don't worry about it though. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna double that. I'm gonna double this so we have. Let's go to the top, and I'm gonna put the keys here. All right, we got that. I mean, you do have the limitation of not having an actual keyboard, but it's cool. I mean, it's like if you're using this, you know what you're gonna do, right? You know this. That's just how it is. I'm gonna take out my voice now. I don't need it no more. Let's make sure that let's hear the metronome with it, cause that. So I'm gonna get another track, right? New track. Now I'm gonna put that let's see. I'm gonna put the sub factor. Boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 boom. Let's see if it goes lower. See what happens when we go low. Add that in there, right? I'm gonna figure out something. Let's see. This too, right? Boom, the mixer. try another plugin. I'm just trying anything. Studio strings. I'm not even. I don't really care what I'm putting. That now, we could probably add drums at this point. Yeah, man. And you realize that after a while, you don't really need samples is cool. Grabbing a loop is cool, but I mean, because they put so much restrictions, we gotta learn how to build a beat from scratch, right? And they give you all the tools to make it interesting. So I don't think there's an excuse at this point. So what I'm gonna do? Real quick, just to tame everything. I'm gonna put in this right here, I'm gonna put a limiter, but I'm just not gonna activate it. I'm just gonna put, well, I am gonna I'm gonna just lower the ceiling just in case. Lower the release. And I'm not a technical guy at all. I'm just like, I'm winging it. And I'm also gonna put a filter here. No, I'm not gonna put a filter, excuse me, I'm gonna put an EQ here later on. And then the EQ, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this filter section here, boom, I'm gonna turn these on. Put this all the way down, I'm gonna filter out anything under 20 hertz. I'm gonna keep it at 12, okay? And then this, boom, and 20, okay, boom. Let's keep going. I haven't even saved yet, but I'm not gonna waste time with the save. If we lose it, we lose it. So I'm just gonna add drums now. What we should do is change up the sub a little bit, right? We'll give it a rest. So now I'm gonna go into the individual notes. Just start taking stuff out. Let's go back. Let's see. I'm trying to add some variation to the sub. So now we got that, let's add drums, right? And then I'm out of here. Now, I do have planned, I got drums already, but we can make this interesting by, I'm gonna use one of their expansion packs, right? So I got some expansion packs that I got from, you know, from MPC. So we're gonna use one of those. So I got 492 kits from MPC. Let's try one of these. Memory. Alright, so then let's just take the samples from it. And we're gonna build a drum set. Oh, we loaded it. I don't like how it sounds already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here to the sounds here. I'm gonna scroll down. Let's make this up. So now it's going. Here's another good part. You can go like this. I can highlight all these and turn them all down together. And then let me take everything. Alright, here's everything together, right? Now look. I'm turning everything down together, right? So now I'm gonna take this off now.
Well, look, I unplugged the iRig, and there you have it. This is one of the problems. You saw me here going through sounds, and I didn't even load up 8 plugins, and the shit shut off on me. Okay, so now you know, for all my MPC 2.0, 2.15 gang, stay with it because there's still issues with this. Now imagine I didn't save it, right? Whatever I did right here live with you is what I just did. But imagine you're working on a project and somebody's paying you for it, right? I mean, if somebody's paying me, I would have definitely saved it. I should have saved it anyways. But just even if nobody's paying for you, imagine you're working on something and this happens. It says your MPC recovered from an internal error. And this has been happening a lot ever since I updated and standalone. So this is like, but I guess I don't know if it has to do with the plugins or what it has to do with. But I noticed that I don't try to do too much when I'm in the new joint, the new joint. And I noticed too, what I'll do is I'll plug this to a computer. The whole point of getting this was to not be on the computer. But ever since the new update, I find myself being on the computer with it more, just so this type of thing doesn't happen, right? We didn't even work it for that long. I've been on here for 30 minutes only, and look at what happened. So, I mean, on that note, you saw me put the beat together. I was about to get into the drums, and unfortunately, I can't get into the drums because I'm not going to start the beat all over. I got to head out. But hopefully, you pick something up from this because we did get pretty far with the situation, and I did not save that. So now I got to listen back, and maybe I could do something with it later. But, yo, I appreciate everybody that popped up. I'm gonna shout y'all out. My man F Sample Clearances for you. I love that name, yo. Stranger 666. What's up? Okay, I don't even want to know I'm talking to the mic. The mic don't work now. Earl, yo, what's up, yo? Yeah. So I'll try it again later or something like that. Oh, and Beat Boot. Made that my mistake before and didn't save. Auto save my joints. Yeah, but it doesn't. Let me ask you a question because you're saying auto save, but doesn't auto save? Look at how this joint crashed. Don't you think wouldn't auto save? The memory and the processing. Oh, I just realized I'm talking to you. When I loaded that kit, it said the memory was full. So maybe this has nothing to do with 3.5. Maybe it has to do with the memory. Man, I guess when you're in standalone, you really gotta constantly check the memory. But what I was gonna ask you, I got sidetracked. When you're auto saving, won't that'll take from the memory, so you have more of a chance of crashing too. Right? Am I right or wrong? I don't know. I'm asking because you say you use autosave. I don't use autosave. Like when I'm using Pro Tools, it's just it's a habit to just constantly hit save. And maybe that's something I need to do here. But I don't think there's a way to save without coming like in Pro Tools when you're working, look at it reset all the way to the beginning. But in Pro Tools, when you're saving, it's just like Command S, Command S. So like I can continue to work and then Command S. And here you got to come out, then you got to save. It kind of messes up the flow. If you know what I'm saying, like you in a groove, you getting your groove right, and you just making the beat. You making the beat. And maybe I guess you just got to discipline yourself to just pause for a second and go into the screen and hit the save, and you know what I'm saying. But I would rather not have to do that. But maybe yeah, I mean that's just what it is, or else you just deal with that. You got to kind of like weigh out the positive and negatives, and that's the same thing with working in 2.15 and 3.5. There's a lot of positives for 3.5, but there's a lot of things that are still messed up, and there's a lot of positive with 2.15, but there's a lot of limitations. But a lot of us have worked around those limitations, especially people being MPC users for a very long time, because dudes that have been on MPC for a very long time, it's like, yo, you guys should be thrilled of all the new stuff that they have on there, because MPC was not like that. Like I'm only an MPC user for the last 3 years, right? I've been using Machine before that, but then I just fell in love with this thing. And even with standalone on this, there's limitations. Even though it's a lot of fun to do it like that, but there's a lot of like the real power is plugging into a good computer, and then you have access to all your plugins, and the crashes are super limited. And yeah, but again, hey, it is what it is. It happened. We made the beat here. Well, we made most of the beat here before the thing crashed. I hope you enjoyed it. Who knows? Maybe later today or maybe tomorrow I'll pop up again. I mean, you guys seem like you were interested, so I guess we'll do it again. All right, I'll talk to you later. Peace.